What is the evil plan here?
Evil plan. Spot. I think it's one cut.
Are we trapped here? No, we're completely clear. I can get my hand underneath that, but we could get, we get wedges underneath there if we needed to lift it up a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we get something underneath there, and we probably don't want to cut this side first because that side's going to drop.
Drop into rocks.
And drop into rocks. So that's the side we want to cut first.
Which side?
This side before it ends up in the creek or in the rocks and in all the...
I think we're going to cut it right where Carol's at.
Right, I agree. Somewhere in there. I'm going to start bushwhacking. Did you... Yeah, beautiful. Nice. The last thing I want to do, though, is us cutting something that's dynamically affecting other things. Somebody getting a butt end of a log in the face.
I got something for you.
Uh-oh.
What's in my pack here?
Blueberries?
Grapes.
Grapes?
Sugar grapes.
Ooh. We sent out food handouts. So yeah, we'll go up here and take our packs off, have lunch, enjoy, kick back, kind of come down here and heckle these guys.
There you go.
Have some fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go up there.
So did you have to underbuck everything on those two big giant ones you started with?
None at all.
No
We
underbuck.
went top on all.
Well, that's a good day. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah. Do you want this side?
I don't care. Okay.
I'll give you the
Advantage.
the couch.
Oh man, that is cushy. Well,
I'm an ordained minister.
damn. Cool.
Comes in handy when I DJ. Well, you would be surprised at how many times you DJ a wedding
Really?
and the officiant just doesn't show up. And it's nice to be able to whip out a card and go, hey,
I'm an ordained minister.
I'm an ordained minister and I can solve this problem.
Of course, in Oregon, anybody can do that.
Well, granted, yes,
But you have a card.
but I have a card. I'm certified. I'm
Epic,
special.
yeah.
And you always know when the ceremony is going to take forever when they open with Genesis.
So have to
I
tell
think
you,
we need to get a wedge
we
up
need to
there.
get a wedge in there. We do. You got a kit?
I have wedges. What about the axe? Swinging.
Slinging?
Make it.
Go.
Go.
Are we hitting the saw yet?
No, you got a long ways. These are short and fat. Should be good. And they're,
A little bit about mine. If you can get them out.
if you can, and technically, those are not splitting wedges. You can see the little,
Yeah, the little bites on
that denotes it as a falling wedge.
it. Another half a wedge.
Okay, I got it.
So that
Oh, I get to hit it?
you get to hit it. I will hold the saw. And then that night she has to write a grant application.
Swinging. Better or more?
That made noise. I just stole by the. And then the
Okay,
next,
easy little cuts so that we don't send this thing into the.
so I've got a slight concern. No, I've got a wedge up there. It's not gonna roll on my leg. Let's
We're binding?
It's talking.
Yeah.
I just want to be out of the way when it drops. If it rolls on me. Let me get behind here.
Hide behind the couch.
Hide behind the couch. Okay.
I'm in the. in the rocks here.
It's just gonna sit there. It's not going anywhere. Huh, beautiful.
Got it?
Got it. Yeah, the infrastructure thing. And I said, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Alongside you. I want to put another, may as well put another rail under here. For purposes of rolling it, right? Is that too much in your road? Rail under here. For purposes of rolling it, right? Uphill roll. Is that too much in your road? We'll cut it a little bit and then we can...
I can roll uphill.
The ability.
I've got like 2 noodles and a bunch of ducks over here. I'm moving log. You need to move the handle up.
You got plenty of room to go down here too on this side to keep her out. Snaggletooth.
Yeah, it works better if you don't roll it down.
I'm just trying to let you kick the dirt so much.
Yeah, but it works better if you do it in mid-stroke.
Okay. Sweet. Yep. Got this off. Do we want this lever? Or do we want to just let that sit?
I'm gonna get on my butt.
We're hung on the end there.
You can move it.
Move this rail down. Yeah.
Did I get you with the shovel?
So now, if you roll it that way, this will drop, and then that thing will be on the other side of it.
Ah.
Yes.
Nice. Now, do we even want to move this?
Just to pin that in place. This isn't going anywhere.
No.
And this is clear. We're good.
Cool.
Grab you.
What about this stuff? Perfection. And now on to other stuff.
Oh my, look at all this. I see the tip of this thing. Hung on that root, and I want to just tug it this way to get it off of that one binding spot. And it might actually drop onto this log.
Well, let's get Guy in on all of
Yeah.
this since he's here.
I mean, I think I could push it this way.
Whistle
but
him
I
up.
can't hear.
Let's get the new crew on it too.
As it is now, isn't it a hazard?
And swamp a little bit.
I think I would make my first, so my assessment would be make my first cut here.
I want that. Don't worry about it.
And I wouldn't worry about it. And what I would do is I would cut this at this angle so this could drop just a little bit and that'll raise just a little bit. And once we get this cut, then my next cut would be...
We have a lot of top compression here.
Yep.
Because that thing is hanging.
Yeah, we can fix that. But one cut there and then the other cut. I actually think what I would do is not on top of it. I would cut it back a little bit and I would cut it so that that can drop.
Oh, so that can drop down and get it off of this because we're going to be cutting this next.
Right.
Yeah, we're not going to...
But when this drops, it's going to do all sorts of weird shit up there.
Yeah. So it's on one of their logs too.
Right.
Get ideas from people, then the other people. So that's kind of the fun part of log out is the technical analysis.
Definitely a fun part.
So So now we have a hypothetical, we have a hypothesis, and we'll make a move here and see what happens.
This whole thing moves. Look at that.
Gravity takes it.
So it's fairly well disconnected down here. But it's too big to move as is. This is free, so that could come out, but is that a useful rail?
Yeah, I would leave it for the time being.
You got hikers below you, Mac.
We have Sawyers. You want another body?
No, I think we're good. Thanks, Mac. It's not being held very much.
No, I didn't think so, but
And if it hangs up at all, what we do is start oscillating. Just go on with, but it won't. It'll come. Somebody's not. So, but we're going to go on 3. Okay. So, on 3. 1, 2, 3. You were expecting something bigger.
No, she said I pulled her over. She was
no, this didn't move at all.
Good.
So
That's
are
what
you
we
okay
wanted
with
to
us cutting this one then?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Okay. I think we'll try and cut this here, and while we've got everybody gathered, maybe we can get enough people over. We can
Absolutely. And in fact, we can use the rope too.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So you good with? Okay. So you good with? You comfortable with us doing that?
Yep. Actually, just left it there. Oh, opened it up and left it there. Can I do anything useful? Brushing?
Well, how do we want this to drop out, so we want that at that angle, right? And we're going to shove that way, so there's our two 10%.
Yep. You have a good day? Yeah, it's fine.
There's really no reason you couldn't start making a small cut.
And I'll go down here.
Yeah, anywhere.
That help?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking that
We're close to a release table.
I'm thinking we just push it up over that.
Oh, I think that's a good idea. Or underneath it, we slide it underneath. Okay, which adds stability to this guy.
To this thing. This is spring loaded. Yeah.
So we're getting ready, and you're fine just as long as you're aware that we're.
Yeah, I know you're cutting it.
Bess is aware.
Yep. So we're getting ready, and you're fine just as long as you're aware that we're. Yep.
I think we need another wedge in there.
You got the,
I had one.
I know it's right down there. I'll go get it.
Okay, I got this off. I had one.
Okay. There you go.
You might want to put that one in.
Now we'll go ahead and.
So, question is up and over.
You need me to grab the axe for you?
We took it off of this.
We took it off of that. I was just wondering if.
Let's think about sliding it under.
That's-
We don't
yeah,
have the-
it'll
we don't
add
have the-
stability.
We don't have the length, So you're on this busted stump right here. This.
We've got buckets of wedges in my backpack, so.
Yeah, I got wedges too.
Watch your fingers here.
I'm not lifting
You
that.
could always put 4 or 5
for
of
sure.
them in there. And
What if you
Really
drop
get
it
it
down
moved.
and put it under? Roll it down and slide it under, rotate it under, so it actually holds it up. Rotate it under, so it actually holds it.
Well, we're going to make a cut on this
nope.
right in
In
here.
fact, if anything, it's tighter.
Yep. So I'm thinking that we'll just we'll make a cut on this and
Right.
we'll just have this off to the
Might
side.
have to underbuck.
If anything, I think what's happening is we're pushing this down.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just so much span for a piece of wood. We don't have far to go.
What I would do right now, I just leave it as it is. Yep. Because if we
You want me to take it or you got it?
go on this, that should keep big knot right there. I'd like to have my
I am hard into a whole bunch of stuff over here. So, unfortunately, yeah, you'll have to be.
Cut it where it's easy, not in the knot.
Yeah, I'll cut that angle right there.
Or cut it back. So.
I'd like to have my the weight of this whole thing on top of this.
Your camera is big in the
2 inches. How about you?
It's settling a lot.
Yeah. Let's get the saw out.
Okay, all yours.
And I think we should
Use a small one.
Yeah, mine's bigger if you want.
Both ends of that are gonna drop.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
Right.
But I think he's
I think these are, yeah, you're right.
on a better side.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to be pinched between logs and rocks.
They're underneath the.
I'm gonna keep cutting while.
What's next?
Oh, you wanna? Can you de-seed one of those wedges or not?
Hang on to your camera. There you go.
Got camera. If not, we got lots of wedges. So don't struggle too much. Probably easier just to grab another wedge.
Yeah. And where are they? You got some in your pocket?
Or do you want me to try wedging it this side?
Sure, you can try that. And do we have a wedge handy or?
We do not. Are they in your pack?
Yep. Maybe the guys, the other crew's got one handier. Or maybe I should just hit it with the axe.
I think you should cut that.
Here, put that back. Might be something interesting. Everybody ready?
Yep.
we don't know what's all going on, but it's pretty serious. Go ahead and
Dang. Okay.
we didn't talk about vines, but
I'm going to chop out this backside.
this is going to drop that stuff to your left. It's going to stay right there.
Well, what this way, it'll pinch. This will pull it up.
Here, let me try lifting up.
We didn't talk about vines, but
I'm going to chop out this backside.
So you're trying to pivot that end off.
There's a log sitting right here.
We're just going to roll. Well, actually, see if you can go for the log go first.
So we're just once we get it over this log, everything will be...
Let me grab one side of that for you, Mac, and then we can both lift together.
The big thing that I think we got to be concerned about here is that this log could come up and get somebody underneath the jaw.
So we stand away from
All
it.
right, so who's counting?
So let's count, yeah.
on your count, man.
On a 1, 2, and 3.
Wow, that's how you move it.
Another.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's so close.
Let's 1, 2, 3. Everybody okay? Butt in the ground. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That's permanent.
That I think is enough out of the trail here.
Yep, no, you're good, and it's stable. It's not gonna roll.
Doing okay there? Or can I help?
We're trying to figure out how to turn this into the fulcrum.
Is that just too big of a piece?
No, I think it's a perfect rail because it's really strong.
Mind if I wrestle with it?
Please. But I think with the combination of the shovel and maybe lifting this thing, we can get it.
How about we lift this up and shove that rail under?
Under here?
Yeah, that one's not very loose.
Because once you do that, then that picks this whole thing up.
Okay. And lift that. Oh my God! Look at you go. Yeah.
And that,
Yeah. Nice work.
good thinking, guys.
Levers. Cut here.
Maybe
And then we'll learn where the energy is on this side.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what would
Is that too dangerous to think about?
No, I think that's doable.
I don't think it's very deep, right?
I think
And I think we want to angle.
I think this is going to try to rise up, so I
that's
think
gonna
we want to cut it.
So it seems like down there.
And
Well,
then
how
we
many
want to
times
jump
do we have?
over.
Like down there.
And I think we want to jump over so we're out of all those knots.
Probably not that
Yeah.
heavy.
cut here and a cut down there?
I'm good with that.
That would probably be the first, right? You take the weight off. That
And
extra
I'd cut it right next to
It's
where
gonna
the
rise. Okay, we're gonna find out.
We're going to find out. If we're wrong, we adjust. Little cut?
Yeah. So we're half an inch.
Good, well, watch.
Okay. And we're free.
Let's go down. I'm going to lift this.
Oh, you got the shovel. Okay.
Okay, I got the blade. Nice. You predicted that perfect. Except I think we have to cut it.
Just playing with it a little.
Yeah, find out.
Okay.
We got a bearing point there on this. So I'm giving it. Let's see how my saw is in.
Excuse me. My mark. Where's your mark?
Okay, so we want to
So
let
which
it
way is it going to drop? Am I going to
drop
get
down.
I want to get out of here.
So we want that right there. And honestly, I don't think we really even need an angle because might as well be as efficient as possible, right? So bank account. I think it's on the top. We're kind of going through one over here on this side. Okay, fingers clear. My jeans on the bottom, so be ready for that. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, easy, easy. I'm gonna.
Yeah, got the saw.
Okay, so I am thinking of dragging this way. Everybody still clear? Go for it. Cool. Piece of cake.
I'd like to have the option of some leverage. What do you have for loose rails around here?
I'm off my rail.
So it's up on, it's tight on this side. So we're not rolling it that way. We're going to roll it this way.
So here's my 10 cents.
This is,
Find a convenient spot, cut it in half so we split the work in half. While you guys are sawing there, I'll hit that with an axe and open that up. We roll that out, we roll that out.
so we have two chunks to roll.
Yeah, and I would. So my thought is one cut about here
That's definitely a...
and then roll.
You got to roll it over the top of this. So that's why we need a big lever to lift.
I think we could do that. I think that's totally doable. I think that's valid. Especially if I hit this a few more times and break that end off.
And then we'll need to cut that tree out.
Swinging.
But see, it's already sitting on that log.
Yeah.
We're going to release this.
All right.
Woo!
Nice. I think we could probably cut about here.
You get that side, I'll get this side.
That's a great lever to get this section moving.
And it's perfectly parked right there.
Perfectly parked. Don't shove it too far out of our way. We might want to use it for lever.
I think we put it on top of this. Well, you really need it?
It's a pretty
We
big
might.
lever.
What?
It's good right where it is until we need it.
Okay.
And we'll just shove it a little bit farther when we're done so it's not gonna...
My thought is one cut about here
That's definitely a...
and then roll.
We got to roll it over the top of this. So that's why we need a big lever to lift.
Yeah.
I think we could do that. I think that's totally doable. I think that's valid.
Yeah, it's totally doable.
Especially if I hit this a few more times and break that end off.
And break the end off. And then we'll need to cut that tree out.
Swinging.
Yeah, so once you get a kerf going, there you back just about where you are.
It sounds like rubber.
Yeah.
Yay!
I win.
You do. I'm gonna take that sucker.
Here's the rail.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it right here. Cause there's your rail.
There's our rail tree out of the way.
Cutting a Christmas tree?
No, it's kind of an ugly Christmas tree
I can barely see you in there. This is what is that, Griswold Christmas or something like that?
Probably.
So all we see is the hat moving in there.
Griswold family Christmas.
Yeah. Fine art or single bucking?
So what I would do is, you're getting pretty close.
Yeah, grab the top and pull back a little bit.
Creeping you back.
That help? I don't know, this one's a little crooked. We might want to pick a different one.
What, you're not carrying it out for me?
Well, see, it's got this little double shot right here where it looks like probably somebody else lopped it off,
Yeah.
but didn't finish it off.
Well, and look at what Jan's cutting up there.
Right.
Like, been cut right in the first place. Oh well. Maybe.
That help?
I'd forgotten. I was getting carried away.
Anybody want a tree?
This is just a cleanup.
Yeah, oh yeah, I get you. Unprofessional.
I tried to move it, didn't
That we might be able to shove underneath there. And
Got a lever too that you can lift it up.
with all of us Egyptians,
What was that knack about the bending you said they used to do? I didn't understand.
and in the day, back in the day, they would transport these on mules by bending them over the mule because the steel is
Oh, right.
so flexible. Nowadays we don't dare do it because
They're so fragile? Or?
no, not really. I bet you could do it. It's just that we don't have the.
Well, they were longer too. This length wouldn't bend that easy, would it? Like,
It would bend. You could bend that saw. It's
not
just
like those big long ones.
they didn't mind bending them back in the day because if something bad happened to it, there was always somebody around who was making other ones. Nowadays we don't do it because there isn't.
It just seems like if there's such a demand for trail crews to have these, that they'd be somebody would be great.
Yeah. And the other thing too is we use that unbendable lattice.
And with all of us Egyptians.
I think we're really close.
Yeah,
What was that knack about the bending you said they used to do? I didn't understand.
And in the day.
So now our game is lift this onto that and shove it that way.
Swinging. That definitely did something.
Is it all the way through?
I think so.
Well,
More so than.
I'm not sure if it is, but it's awful close. And I don't want to get the big saw stuck, and I don't want to get my face smashed. So,
Bunch of people butting the dirt and
Yeah. So that. Oh, it's right behind my back.
Let's get the camera in a better spot.
Yeah.
Let's get the camera.
We need another pry bar.
Well, that's always the rule of rock bar.
You're still not. We're still not through here yet.
When I move this, it's moving the whole log still. Yeah. Okay, let me let it down.
Do you want me to hit those wedges some more?
Let's see if you can pull the wedges out. No, they're in too far.
I can get them out. If you want them out, I'll get them out.
Yeah.
Put
I
the
think
shovel
it might
right
be.
here.
The dogs on the wedges might be.
That's a
Fulcrum.
dead. Here, this is the fulcrum right here.
Never put a wedge.
That looks like a long lever.
That's
I'll put my
There we
lever this way.
Oh, yeah.
Yours.
look at that.
So now we need to lift the other side.
So you've got it up.
I got it up.
Okay.
No, I
Whoop.
don't.
I'm gonna lever up your lever again. Okay.
And then we're all gonna work in opposite.
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
mine's gonna roll off there. Okay.
Whatever you do, don't get hands under things.
Yeah.
I can get it one more bite if. Can we lower it one more time? And
Okay. We're gonna lower it down.
I think if I can get.
1, 2, 3. So close.
Oh,
Get.
can you hold your stick? Push up your stick under there.
You want me to?
Shove yours under, Dana.
Okay. Mine holding a bunch of it. Okay. Mine holding a bunch of it up. Okay. One more.
If you guys uncross, then you guys aren't working at cross purposes to one another.
Well, I was just getting
She was working off me for a while.
Oh, you're doing it! Yeah!
But we're up.
Yes!
We're gonna be.
Okay. Now we need to
Wiggle it.
back it up just a little bit and pivot this end.
Well, I think if we rock it, we can shove it.
Shove it. Yeah. So if we just rock, I can shove it. Yeah.
So if we just rock, and maybe go that way.
The one thing hitting the butt of it.
Yeah, you gotta hold it a second.
We're really good right here. Look.
It'll go over there
Okay, I
and
just
fall over
bought you
now.
another foot if you want to rock
you
it.
can-
So
you
it's
can-
Okay.
Roll it down a little bit more.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, there you go. That's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
back and pick this up and toss it.
Lifting.
1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Drive a truck through here.
This year. Yeah, we could move this.
It's not
It's
going
just
anywhere.
shot.
It's
Winter's gonna knock it down a little bit.
yeah, it's kind of stabilized now. We didn't want to touch it until
This one's got a lot
and
of.
we can actually play.
Okay, toes, everyone watch it.
Coming down. One more hinge there. Okay.
I'll get one side.
Pretty light.
Ah. I don't like this, but I don't think
Yeah, those are
that's a pack mule
I need a handsaw. All right.
brute force.
No, it's still.
I think handsaw might be not a bad choice.
Rip it apart with your teeth.